Like you guys are doing now, teachers go back to school. And Ms. Luptak is in college right now to get more certifications so she can help and teach you. And one of her requirements, because when you're a teacher, you still have requirements for classes too, just like you guys have projects, one of Ms. Luptak's project is to teach a class. Ms. King is being nice enough to come down. She's going to do a little video recording. You will not be video recorded. Yeah. You don't have to worry about it.
I know. So if you're like, I didn't do my hair that well today, you don't have to. Like Mr. Gray said, I actually work with Ms. King. I'm an 8th grade math teacher, but I'm taking some classes this semester. So one of my classes is, like Mr. Gray said, I have to teach a class and it has to be videotaped. Fun, right? So Ms. King, have you had Twin Day? Do we have Twin Day as a theme Friday yet? It's hard to tell on Twin Day between me and Ms. King. We do look a lot alike, and when you're in 8th grade next year, you'll realize that we do get mixed up an awful lot. But I wanted to take. I know you guys wanted to get some stuff done with Team Time, and Mr. Gray has some stuff for you.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do on Twin Day next year? You should switch. You should swap classes and
We've done that. We've actually have done that in the past. Ms. King is an excellent math teacher. The problem is I'm not a great U.S. history teacher, so that is a little bit of an issue. But we'll maybe next year we'll see. Yes, Maria.
You should get the same hairdo as Mrs. King.
I was actually I just got my hair cut and I'd asked him about getting that style, but it just it just didn't look good on me. They're like, oh, and I tried it out, and it was just a little too shaggy for me still. So I wanted the ultra short haircut. So I appreciate that, Maria. But I wanted to talk with you today. I have a similar presentation of what Mr. Gray talked about with you yesterday. And I know I was here yesterday. You might saw me sitting in the back. And you guys talked about motivation yesterday, right? Nod your heads, yes. Right. And did you think about some things that motivated you? Are you motivated for something? Now, you don't have to tell me. I think we're all motivated for something different. One of the things that you got to think about, when you're motivated for something is, what do you need to do to be able to accomplish that? And is it going to be easy? Is everything in your life easy? Oh, heck no. Not at all. Okay, so when you thought about what it is that motivates you and what you want to do, whether it's to maybe make new friends, maybe it is to get that A in science class, maybe it's just to even do your homework tonight. Maybe it's to go shopping on Black Friday. Anybody? Okay, what's the problem about going shopping on Black Friday, girls?
There's a bunch of mobs and they try to run you over.
Right.
It's not fun.
There's a ton of people out there. So you've got to, be able to navigate well. And what else? Here's my problem with Black Friday. Campers, you got to get up early. People like camping out, you'd be in line for Best Buy. So, things that you really might want to be motivated for might not be easy. So you might come across some hurdles. Do you even know what a hurdle is? Go ahead, dear.
It's when people on track that it's like a little tiny jump and they had to jump over again. They're like little tiny guys.
You got it. Let's see if my connection here works. Oh, you're
kidding me.
Stupid Mount Lebanon.
I didn't try it here. It's YouTube. Okay, so pardon Mr. Gray. It's exactly what he's trying to bring up my YouTube clips. Oh.
Why does everybody put it? Why don't you just type it in?
I put some pressure on there.
And
Stupid
you want me to get past it?
Should be easy.
Exactly that. If you run track, one of the ways that they make running harder, and Mr. Gray talked about running yesterday, you can run because you might want to better your time. You might want to be able to get in shape. But hurdles are those cute little things that whenever you're on the track, they look something like this on the track. Looks like, and you gotta, okay, ready to watch my stick figure? And they gotta jump over it. So then you land on this side, and you keep running.
Epic
right?
Stick
Woo!
figure.
Thank you.
Epic.
Well, I have it.
She had an artistic moment.
I have my artistic moments. You might see me down in Mr. Promeyer's class next week. You never know. So, we have our hurdles that we have to go through and deal with. And the problems with hurdles is that they are there to make it harder. I mean, a lot of people can run. right? But they make track harder by throwing these hurdles on the track to make it harder to go through and be able to get that done. So those hurdles in your life, whatever that might have been, whether it's going Black Friday shopping, we talked about going Black Friday shopping, some of your hurdles are the campers, are the crowds, or you have to get up early. Maybe there's only 4 items. There might be only 4 of those video games that you want, and you're the 5th person ready to go and grab it. So there's a lot of hurdles that you've got in life that you've got to deal with for your motivation, and that you might have to jump them. So, my hurdle to giving dinner. I'm not cooking this year, but I was thinking about making a pie. I've never made a pie before. Please don't tell Mrs. Rotoloni. Okay?
I won't tell her.
Please don't.
I'll tell her you have.
Okay, I'm debating on making a pie tonight for Thanksgiving dinner. So I've got a little bit of an issue here with that. So going through and talking with Mr. Gray, I was like, oh, this sort of fits right in with the day before Thanksgiving and what my problem might be. And when I go through and think, well, what is my problem going to be? I'm going to give you a copy of this here in a few minutes. Oh, come on, magic pen. Okay, watch it fade for a second. Magical. Okay. Ready? We're going to try this again. Do you see that tiny little bit that I'm off? Okay, watch it fade again. One more time. Oh, I'll play with it later. It's supposed to magnify. But my problem right now, use right, is my Thanksgiving pie. I don't know how to bake.